What's going on YouTube? It's Turn 2 Productions here with another deck profile, but this time it's with Weiss Schwarz featuring Mike Lumano. So, Mike, let's go to the deck. And what deck are you playing?
This is a green-yellow Monica build. Basically, changes and heals, standard meta build, but with some extra things thrown in that I liked. Yeah, it's a lot of fun to play.
Awesome. So let's get to it and see what you have.
Sure. First thing to start off with, 3 copies of Monica's Battle with the Wolperschnott. It is a 2K grade 0 that becomes 3/5 when you have 2 or less other magic characters on the field. Standard beater for the deck, takes care of a lot of level 0 problems. Just standard in Madoka decks. Really, really good. Next up, we have 3 copies of Kyoko parts at the subway platform. Another really good level 0 Suicider, standard in the deck. Takes care of any big level 0s or any problems you're dealing with in the deck. Just really good, really solid card. Next up, one of my favorite cards in the deck, Sayaka Looks Up to Mommy. It's a level 0 1500. It has 2 abilities. The first one is when it's played on the field, you can look at the top card of your deck and choose whether or not to leave it there. The second is when it attacks, you reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a magic character, you have to add it to your hand and discard another card from your hand to the waiting room. What makes this really good is it sets up change plays for later on. So you can discard your level 2s that you're going to change into, fixes your hand, just really good. Great card.
Die by fire every game.
Next up, we have 3 copies of Fair and Beautiful Himura. She has a clock shift at level 0, which is really, really useful. You can switch her out with a level 3 Madoka that's in your hand, get her back in your hand. On play, she says return 2 magic characters from your waiting room to the deck, and she gains 2k for the turn. So she just handles any problems that are on the board. She becomes 4k. Yeah. And then I have Mommy's Advice, 2 copies. It's a 2/5 that becomes 3/5 on your turn. So more of like a level 0 revenge kill. Powerful on the turn you play it. You're probably going to lose it, but it's going to get you over anything that's sticking around on the field. One of the most important level 0s, 2 copy of QB Urges for a Contract. Gives a global 500 to all magic characters, and when it's placed on the field, you put a marker from the top of your deck under this card, and it allows you to use that marker as cost to pay for a change ability instead of paying it out from your stock. Just really keeps the consistency in the deck, keeps the stock up, and keeps just everything going good. On to the ones. I play 3 copies of Magical Girl of Bows Madoka. She is a 1/1 6/5 that gets a static plus 1000 if the number of cards in my stock are 4 or more. Standard beater, really good. Thinking about playing 4 of it. Then we have 3 copies of Best Friends Madoka and Himura. It's a 1/0 5k that has a pay 1 stock climax combo with this climax. It's a gold bag climax, gives plus 1000 plus a soul when it's played. When this card attacks while this climax is in play, I can pay 1 and give all my characters 2500 power until the end of turn. So it's really good at dealing with solutions at any point in the game. This is live pretty much throughout any point in the game. I can play this in level 3 and have my 3s get over their 3s, you know, your Lifas and anything that has a higher power, and you just need to get over it. Really, really good card. For the level 1 changes, Mommy's Wish in Order to Live. It's a 1/1 2500 that changes into Mommy Endures Her Fate. During the beginning of the draw phase, you pay 1 to change into that. Its other really good ability is during my turn, this gives plus 1000 to all of my magic characters. So it just really increases that field presence for this deck. Keeps things out on the field longer and lets you get over things a lot easier. I play 2 copies of Law of the Cycle. One of the best tutors right now. It's a 1-for-1 search your deck for to 1 magic character and add it to your hand. The entire deck's magic characters. Pretty much search for anything when you need it. Pretty self-explanatory. On to level 2s. We play 3 Griefseed. It's a 2-for-1 event counter, which gives plus 1,000 to one of my characters times the amount of magic characters that are on the field. Silly combos with this card, because even though it says you can't backup, this is not a backup, it's an event counter, so it can still be boosted during the counter step, and can also be played during my main phase, since it's an event counter, and I can boost something for the turn, just to get over something during my own turn. So really versatile, really useful card.
I have a question.
2 copies of Mommy Endures Her Fate. It's a 2-for-2, but we're mostly changing into it. It's a 2-for-2 9K that says when this card, during the battle, this unit attacks. During this card's battle, neither player can use backups. So no backups, but again, we can get around that with Griefseed. So just a really strong card, good field presence. We play 2 copies of Madoka Swaying Feelings. It's a 2-for-1 5K that gives level assist. So if it's behind a character, it gives it plus 500 times its own level. And then it changes at the beginning of the draw step into Ultimate Madoka. Heal on play. Just more consistent changes. Really good card. We play 1 copy of Mommy's Magical Silver Gun. More of a tech card. You're mostly using it to get over any problem level 3s or to swing in for more damage. During my turn, if the card facing it is level 3 or higher, it gains 4K and a soul. Pretty much deals with most problems at that point in the game. Another tech useful. I play 1-time Regresar Homer. On play, if I have 5 or less cards in deck, when she's played, she allows me to shuffle my waiting room back into my deck, and it gives all my characters plus 2,000 for the turn. It has another effect with another character, but you don't play it for that. You play it for its utility. For the level 3s, I play 4 copies of Mami Tomoe. She's a 3-for-2 10K that has a climax combo with Tiro Finale. Basically what I do is pay 2 when she attacks, and I can choose one of my opponent's characters, put it in the stock, and my opponent can't use Encore for the rest of the turn. So just, again, getting rid of those problematic level 3s or anything that I just don't want on the field for the turn. And then for the last of the 3s, 3 Ultimate Madoka. What you're really using it for is change into it early with Swaying Feelings, heals a damage. You're not using its effect to change into the other Himura. Basically just another strong level 3 and another heal on play, which is what the deck really needs to do. For the 4 climaxes, I play my very best friend. It's a plus 1,000 plus 1 soul climax that climax combos with the level 1. This card here, and what's mainly used for is to build up stock early to mid game, so I can consistently pay out for changes in level 3s late game to keep healing and keep making powerful plays. Because when this card is triggered, you put the top card of your deck into the stock with this card, so you're getting 2 cards into your stock for triggering this card. So it just accelerates your stock. And then finally, Tiro Finale. It's a 2K1 climax that climax combos with Mami Tomoe, and it triggers 2 soul when you drive check it. It's a really good climax combo. useful for getting over problematic cards. Again, the 2K1 can give you that boost to get over problematic cards. Just another solid Climax card.
Awesome. So what did we see you at the White Plains Regional?
I will be there. Yep. I'll be playing this deck. Maybe a couple changes. Not too sure yet. But this is a build I feel very comfortable with now. I've been play testing it a lot. A lot of really good Weiss Schwarz players, luckily, are in this community, in my local community. So I have a lot of chances to play test, try new cards, and hoping to do well.
Awesome. So thanks again for the profile. We really appreciate it, and we'll see you around the circuit soon.
All right.
Take
Thanks
care.
a lot.